I mean, I kind of like the KC side, honestly.
Okay.
Especially because the Gnar into Ornn, I feel like Kana's going to be able to get a big individual lead. And then you are looking at some pretty good Gnar targets for later on.
And just starting up the Drake nice and early. Yike nearby, but hard to close in and try to deal with this guy. Ornhorn summoned up. Driver smacking Kana around a little bit with it, but Kana with a flash behind him to get the better positioning. Now Driver's got to continue running away as the Infernal Drake is already going to be secured by CFO. Kaiwing and Honkyu both ready to try to jump in here. It's first blood over to Honkyu and the Akali.
I am typing FF. I am working on my Mavis Bacon typing simulator /FF/FF. Fed Akali is a hard champion to deal with, and it looks like CFO, not only are they going to get the first Drake, they're going to get the first 3 grubs. There's no accelerated Jace Shock Blast nearby to steal one away. They are feeling great about that. Outside River, and it doesn't look like anybody on the side of CFO is interested in this. Instead, they're just going to handshake this second spawn of objectives. The Dragons will end up going 1-1, but it'll be a 6-0 grub split for the side of CFO.
I wonder what this is actually for. A water spillage.
It's a spill situation.
Okay.
That's what happened. Okay, the old classic. Some things change, some things don't.
Cameras, despite the pressure that is here.
Oh, wait.
Wait a second. That Ornn is dead. That's a body there, Flowers. Okay. Investigate.
We definitely missed. Somebody got spilled down there in the bottom lane.
Who done it?
Okay.
After that gank, huh?
Yeah.
You call jungler. Oh, okay. Well, I called mid laner.
Yeah, here comes Honkyu. Sure, he can flip backwards to just get himself closer. Perfect execution, and oh, nice. He tried to juke him, thinking maybe he would go the wrong way, but not quite gonna get the luck on that one. As Doggo ready to try to engage here.
Which is a bit scary, but the Caitlyn Karma claims a tower in the time because they saw Junja on that ward right there. They know that there's no jungler up top side. So here's a look, the investigation. It was indeed Kana in the bottom lane. The Gnar has the ability to win side lane as well as join the rest of the team.
Oh yeah. KC gonna take the opportunity, just try to force down the tier 1 turret here as you do have a teleport coming in from Driver. Joining up with the rest of the squad to try to make a play. Honkyu diving in with the Ornhorn in over the top. Junja gonna get the fear. Feat of Warfare claimed as Yike spins in trying to get something back, but he will not do it. Meanwhile, bottom lane, tier 1 turret destroyed by Kana. That is now 2 turrets claimed by the top laner at KC.
We are not going to answer with Kana's teleport, but they couldn't avoid the engage.
Yike's in some trouble. He gets caught out. He's going to get bursted down. The fear is there, and he's out. Beautifully picked there by CFO. The Herald now summoned up too, just as a distraction over in mid lane. And with the claim on this Drake, there's going to be, oh wait, there's already the feats claimed. I forgot about the first Drake going the way of CFO. This game has been crazy for the first 17 minutes. And KC going to use the power of this early pressure to at least claim the last of those tier 1 turrets from CFO, but it's another neutral objective going the way of the Oysters.
Yeah, it's just a consolation prize for KC there. The scraps, the turret, getting some money. CFO, the big winners coming out of it, and they're still going to be able to rotate over to bottom. Since Kana's here, it does get difficult to fully commit to it, but Honkyu cancels his recall. They're gonna.
Yeah, they want to make this happen. This turret has barely any HP left, but Doggo's about to die. Stays alive a little bit longer. They go in hard on Kana. The Between Worlds is not enough damage because of the bailout here just yet. Vladdy gets himself away, and now Junja's in trouble. Vladdy continuing the chase. Targamas and Yike right next to him. CFO gonna go ahead and call it a day on that one. It will be a 1-for-1 trade on champions. If he does not get just bursted down very quickly. As Driver ready to summon up the Ornhorn yet again. Beautifully done there from Yike though to interrupt the second half of the cast. Now Driver's about to die. He barely holds on.
You should be able to get solo tower gold for that and has his teleport and flash ready for the possible counter move that KC could make on the opposite side of the map.
Whenever they get the opportunity to do so. Driver's here to play spoiler to any potential entry from KC trying to stop this Drake, and that'll be sole point for CFO, uncontested.
Yeah, I feel like KC have very little chance if they're not there first, so Very dangerous for them, and they try and get wards for a possible Otacon contest instead, but now they go for Honkyu.
Honkyu in some danger, slammed back into the wall between worlds, all the birds down onto him. They want to get the reset. It's not going to happen, but in the back, huge from Junja to pick up 2. Yes, KC might have assassinated the Akali, but the response is an absolute slugger coming out from CFO. Doggo in the front line, going crazy forward after Kalist, but Kalist turns it around, and now Kana's got Hysteric's Gauge, keeping him alive. A little bit more damage, a flash from Junja. Kalist is still alive, and now it's Driver having to run interference on that. Doggo just went completely crazy.
Yeah, he was trying to smurf on Kalist, but Kalist gets the last laugh here. The Caitlyn at the end. Free firing. Targama searching around for any recalls, isn't going to find one.
By CFO. CFO wants to force it with the power of the Kalista, the double smite to the combo power with the Rend, but the Nocturne blind over the wall goes, Yike, can he do it? No! They will not steal it away. CFO.
We've got a Kalista Rend combo.
This is absolute madness from CFO. Targamas trying to keep everybody's owned away as Driver fires off an Orn Horn. Targamas getting away from it there with a flash, but now Honkyu has made his way forward as well. Yike, the target, the Wukong trying to escape with a perfect execution, seals his fate. The stasis from Honkyu. Nice toss into the immediate hostile takeover. CFO just ripped their heads off. Kana and Vladdy, the last 2 alive, as CFO have a 5-man push versus 2 for the next 20 seconds.
The Oysters looking like a different beast in this game. They are hungry for that game 5.
These Oysters have shark teeth, brother. That is absolute killer instinct right there. The Wombo combo. This is why Kalista and Renata can pair so well together. You throw Renata in like a bowling ball, and the bowling ball makes everybody kill each other. It's absolutely insane when you catch them in a choke like that, and the reward is Otacon.
Huge stuff. CFO with the Baron, with the Otacon.
And this is the second game in a row now where instead of being this massive catalyst, this huge playmaker for KC, he's been set behind and just completely useless.
All right, well, I think there's 0 chance that they do anything about the Dragon.
Yeah.
What about our chances of actually making use of this Otacon buff here for CFO, though? Because the timer is going to, wind down fairly quickly here. Dragon Soul just looks like that is forfeit for sure. No way that KC are going to fight into this buff, and so it looks like that's just going to be the value there. They guarantee it. Ocean Soul acquired. Oh, they're constant sustain with the Ocean Dragon.
All right, here comes the march down top lane. Doggo takes a big chunk of damage, but he'll be happy to heal it right back up. And here goes Driver yet again. Forces out the Ornn engage, but a nice sidestep coming out from Vladdy means he stays safe. Hostile takeover over the top, hits multiple targets, but nobody's dead just yet. Into the back goes Honkyu, and into the ground goes KC. A double kill over to Honkyu as Yike, Kana, and Vladdy try to keep themselves alive, but the Nexus turrets are the target. CFO has their eyes on the prize, and KC is scrambling to keep them from it. Driver teleporting back into the enemy base, ready to rejoin for the final mission of this 4th game. The minion wave has arrived. Kaiwing with a beautiful handshake to force the flash away from Kana, and Doggo is on a killing mission yet again. Honkyu on a rampage. Second Nexus turret headed for the ground, and CFO is headed for game 5. We're going to Silver Scrapes.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.